CTV News at 5 with Hudson Mack.
Good evening. Thank you for being here. The Capital Regional District has rejected a deal that would have allowed a regional sewage plant to be built in Esquimalt. After months of negotiations, there was a deal. Benefits and amenities for the township in exchange for approval of the McLoughlin Point site. Staff from both sides had a plan that Esquimalt liked and the district could afford. All it needed was the CRD board to approve it. But once again, sewage treatment takes 2 steps forward and 1 step back. CTV's Stephanie Sherlock joins us now live with more. Stephanie.
Hudson, it looked like a deal could finally be reached, but concerns over the cost of barging in construction materials was just too great.
Okay, so all in favor of tabling it and bringing it back in a month?
It was months in the making and only minutes to shoot down, leaving the mayor of Esquimalt frustrated.
To get further information, not a bad idea. But when you start picking apart and saying we don't want this, we don't want that, it should have been a direction in the front end as opposed to the back end. I don't want my staff time wasted.
At issue, a key portion of a tentative deal between the CRD and Esquimalt that would allow construction of a sewage treatment plant at McLoughlin Point. The committee is okay with giving Esquimalt cash and amenities totaling over $1 million. What it can't stomach is the unknown cost of barging construction materials to and from the site.
So I think we should look at building this plant through more conventional means, which means trucking materials and ensuring Esquimalt residents are compensated for that.
The people of Esquimalt, as I indicated at the meeting, have said all along, no trucks.
Desjardins says there are health, safety, and traffic concerns, and this is an issue her community may not budge on.
They're not feeling that their needs are being heard. And by taking away barging, taking it off the table, that may be, as staff indicated here, a deal breaker.
It could be a deal breaker for the committee as well, right? Because there's no way to tell how much that's going to cost.
CTV's project manager says there's no question the price tag will go up if barging is part of the deal.
Barging will be more expensive. However, the community in Esquimalt has spoken very clearly that the traffic is an issue. We're obviously disappointed because we expected to be able to proceed.
Staff must now come up with an estimate to determine what barging might cost. Either that or go back to Esquimalt to get barging off the table by offering a lump sum cash payment in lieu. Now, that cash in lieu of agreeing to pay for barging is something the committee hasn't talked about in the past. Esquimalt Mayor Barb Desjardins says she's interested to see just how much that would be, but she says her community is growing weary with the process. The motion to accept the tentative deal has been tabled. Talks will resume in the coming days to try to work out a solution.
All right, Stephanie Sherlock, thank you.
You're welcome.